Warhammer 40K Battle Report. Necrons versus Tyranids.
Hey everyone, welcome to another J-Night Battle Report. As always, my name is Jay. I look really darkened now just because one of my lights isn't on, but it's okay. And today I have another special treat for you all. It's going to be another Jay versus Jay's wife battle report, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm trying out the new Necrons, people. It's going to be really fun to use. So 1,500 points of the new Necrons. Now I must say at the beginning, may not be the most competitive list, and I'm not using the cool new force organization chart in their codex. I just don't have some of the models, and I tried to order them, but they're on back order right now. So I'm just using a standard combined arms detachment, and therefore I don't get any of the cool rules attached with the Necron codex. You know, any of the bonuses for taking the new formations. So I'm just doing a standard force organization chart. I'm going to try them out and see how they do. And I'm definitely going to try to get the new models ASAP, so that I can start playing with the formations from the codex as well. So 1,500 points, and we're going to be playing Purge the Alien, standard Dawn of War mission, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So Necrons, let's see how they face against the Tyranids. We'll see. So without further ado, we'll get to the armies and the deployment.
Alright, so we'll start off with 1,500 points of Necrons. This is cool. The new Necrons, of course, I'm using a standard force organization, because I don't have, unfortunately, some of the models required to do the codex detachments. So I'm just going to try normal standard force organization today and have some fun, play with the new Necrons. Exactly, it's going to be good stuff. So leading the army, Nemesis, Zandrek, and Oberon. You got to have both of them because he protects him. You got to have that, right? So we'll try to remember that he gets a new Warlord trait every turn, and Oberon's just crazy and can hypothetically jump off the face of the board for a turn and come back instantly, and good stuff there. For the troops, I have three squads of warriors, and the squad of 10 warriors is in a Ghost Arc. Pretty standard stuff. For elites, we have a Praetorian Triarch Stalker with a targeting relay. Of course, we use Twin-Linked Heavy Gauss Cannon, so good stuff there. Maybe it'll shoot down a Flyrant or something. For fast attacks, we have a squad of destroyers. They're cool. I gotta remember, they have preferred enemy people. So preferred enemy and plus him will be kind of a nasty combination. Plus the Triarch Stalker, because he increases the ballistic skill. And of course, we have two squads of Canamtech Scarabs, one squad of 8, one squad of 7, and that's it. So that's 1,500 points of the new Necrons. Let's see how they fare. Of course, as I said, I'm using a standard combined arms detachment because, yeah, I gotta get some more Necrons. So I gotta build them up and do some more painting. And let's get to the Tyranids. And now, 1,500 points of Tyranids led by a Hive Tyrant with 2 sets of Twin-Linked Devourers. He's a level Psyker 2, and he has his 2 powers are Paroxysm and Warp Blast. So Warp Blast might be pretty nasty against my Necron stuff. I also have the new guy I'm having a lot of fun with, the Death Leaper. He is a lot of fun. He is probably going to infiltrate and have some fun, kill some stuff. I have a Moloch for troops. I have 2 squads of 3 warriors with with Devourers and Toxin Sacks, and a giant squad of Hormigons with Toxin Sacks. For fast attack, 20-something Gargoyles with Toxin Sacks and Devourers, an Exocrine, and a Moloch, as I said, to come up from beneath and eat some stuff. So that's it. So it's going to be a lot of fun, not a lot of easy kill points, because everything here is going to get shrouded in stealth. You know, it's just going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be hard for the Necrons to take them all down before they get to them. Of course, they have to kill all those Necrons to win this game. So we'll get to the game now and see who wins. Necrons versus Tyranids. Alright, so here's what the board looks like after deployment. So as you can see, we're playing just straight up Purge the Alien. Since we're both aliens, might as well do some purging. Basically, we're going to meet in the middle and destroy each other. Pretty straightforward stuff. Tyranids won the roll-off and get to go first. So the Necrons counter-deployed, obviously away from the Hive Guard. And so it's going to be crazy. We're just going to run across the table and try to kill stuff as much as we can. And on the other end, of course, standard Tyranid formation. The Moloch and the Death Leaper are going to be off the table since there wasn't really a good place the Death Leaper could infiltrate. Gargoyles up front, the Hormigons, and everyone else behind up the rear. Flyrant, of course. The Flyrant psychic powers are hard to go over. It has Warp. I think it has Warp Blast. It's his Warlord trait is that he gets Furious Charge. So okay, of course mine can choose anyone, any turn. So we'll see what happens, and that's it. And since the Necrons are short-range army, Tyranids aren't really going to be able to fire that much at them. I'm not going to try to seize, so it's going to be Tyranid, turn 1.
Tyranids, turn 1.
So Tyranids, turn 1, starting by moving the gargoyles. And the best thing about having the Citadel Realm battle table is you know exactly where they can move to, because 12 inches puts them exactly at the table edge. And they move up. Look at all of them, they're closing the gap pretty quickly. Uh-oh. Up next, Hormagaunts got to move up as well. And they're moving up. One giant line of Hormagaunts. Exogrin's going to move up to the edge of the other guys. Warriors move up as well. Basically, it's just one line of one blob that has to move up turn 1 and then run. So she'll be doing a lot of run moves in a second. And then Venonthropes moving up as well, behind everyone. And then Hive Guard. Alright, so the Flyman is going to fly all the way over to here. And lands right here. Basically, these guys are going to pay. And maybe that thing. We'll see with Psychic Powers. Psychic Phase, how many dice? So roll 1 dice, yep. 5 + 2, 7 dice. Ouch. Hive Tyrant is going to try Warp Blast. What are you going to try to Warp Blast?
Sorry, what?
What do you want to try to Warp Blast?
Do it at the end.
Ghost Dark, taking it out. Good idea. Warp Blast on 4 dice.
Yeah.
Okay. And it doesn't go off. And now she's going to try to paroxysm them with the remaining 3d6. And it goes off. Going to try to deny with 5 dice. Not denied. Roll 1d3 for 2. So now their weapon skill and ballistic skill is lower by 2. Ouch. So Hive Tyrant is going to try to kill, or at least try to do as much as they can to my Cannon Tech Walker. So Hive Tyrant is going to focus on them. Alright, 12 shots. 3s to hit, twin linked. And 3s. All but 1 hit. And 3s to wound. Bunch of wounds. 7. So it's a 3-up armor save, and then I get my 5-up reanimation protocol. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And now 5-up reanimation protocol. Oh, that's better. So in the end, 1 dies. Not bad. All right, now some gargoyles are in range to shoot Scarab Swarm. All right, how many shots? 4s to hit. There's some hits and 3s.
Oops.
2 6-ups. Both failed. And 1 wound left on the closest. So, Hormagaunts are going to run. How far do they run? And you can re-roll this if you want. 1 dice. You probably should re-roll that. And they're going to run all the way to behind them. They're running 1 inch. The other squad running 1 inch. Good. Venonthropes 1 inch. And the other guys 3 inches. That's better. They have to move up 3 inches. And big guy 5 inches. Good. Alright, and so after one Tyranid turn, here's what the battle really looks like. Basically, they moved up in the normal, Tyranid fashion. Everyone's ready to attack. Unfortunately, he didn't get his psychic power off. He was going to basically just wipe off one of those things, probably. It would have been brutal. But he was able to kill one of them. I got miraculous. I passed 4 to my 5 reanimation protocols, so they're good. And now Hive Tyrant's over here, but he's flying around, and I'm going to have to shoot everything I have at them. Gargoyles are there too, and we'll see what happens in Necrons. Turn 1.
Necrons, turn 1.
So we'll start off with my Warlord trait. I'm going to give Xandrak Outflank this turn because it's a useless one, so I'll use it up this turn. So we'll start up in the movement phase. They're going to move up and engage these gargoyles because basically you got to do it. We got to go down. We got to, go down swinging basically.
You're going down, tiny robots.
Tiny robots of doom. Doom. The other ones as well. They're going to run around behind the Hive Tyrant because might as well. He's flying around, right? He's not even on the ground, so he doesn't count as being. Basically, I got to go for these gargoyles. But that's what her plan is, basically draw me towards the gargoyles and then annihilate me with the Hormagaunts. But we have to go for it. It's kill team. He's going to move up 6 inches because basically now we got to focus on this Hive Tyrant. Let's see if we can take off a wound or 2. And the Ghost Dark is going to move up to there. And it is full, I've regimented, it has 10 warriors in it. And they're going to move up as well, 6 inches. We're going to focus on the flyer, and since the weapon skill is only basically they would need 2s to hit anyway, so might as well waste it and just go for him. And they're going to move up as well, 6 inches now that they're jetpack infantry instead of the old jump infantry, which is interesting. I just got to remember to move them in the assault phase because they have to move 2d6 in the assault phase. Shooting phase. We'll start off with might as well him, because we won't land him until the end of the turn, so I'm going to try to shoot the Hive Tyrant with my guy. She's not going to jink, so 6 to hit. Let's see if we do it.
I might jinx. Jinx.
I feel jinxed, but 6 to hit. Twin linked. Miss, but twin linked.
Jinx.
Oh. They're now firing. Hive Tyrant. 10 shots. 6s to hit, but they have preferred enemy, so reroll 1s. Oh, good. Alright, and I need 5s to wound. No wounds. Oh. And now they're going to fire. Flyer it. First 12 shots. They need 6s. None. And second wave. Couple as well. 4 hits. 6s to wound. No wounds. Nothing's hurting him. They're going to fire at gargoyles. 10 shots. 3s. And 3s. 4 wounds. 4 5-ups. He's being 2 dead. 2 gargoyles killed. Good job. They're going to fire. Sorry, first the vehicle is going to fire its flayed arrays at him. 10 shots. Here we go. 6s. And 6s. Nothing. Guys inside. 2 rounds of shots. First one's 6s. 3. Basically, we're doing everything we can to land this tyrant, but nothing's working. And 3. The next one's 6s as well. 1 more, so 4 hits. And they need 6s. There we go. 3 wounds. 3 armor saves. Failed 1. Yay! Alright, so there's all my shooting. So the end of the phase. Grounding check. Do you get grounded? So roll dice. On a 1 or 2, you fall from the sky. And he's okay.
He's good.
Assault phase. Jump. They get to jump 2d6. So I got those 2d6. I'll remember this. 7 inches. And assault phase, they're going to try to assault them. Overwatch. 16 shots. 6s to hit. First 10, 1 hit. And the other 8 shots from the gargoyles. 6s. Nothing. Okay, these dice are special. 1 3 to wound. Wounds. And kills the closest one. Because he only had 1 wound left. Full distance. 4 inches. That's enough. And they're going to pile in. Probably moving there 4 inches.
I miss Blinky.
Blinky's gone.
No, he's just little.
Go. Gonna assault them in 2. Let's distance. Enough. And they assault them too. Let's see if I can take down these gargoyles because, yeah, might as well try.
Nah.
You know, we kill the gargoyles. We get a lot of attacks, and
Can I just go to like Arby's or something instead?
no RBs for the gargoyles. Okay, close combat. So we start off with the gargoyles. Of course, they pile in first because they're definitely a higher initiative than the Necrons. So they'll pile in towards closest. And we'll do the attacks accordingly. First 7 attacks, you need 3s to hit. Pretty good. And those need 4s to wound. Okay, that was bad. And then the other 10 attacks. Those need 3s. And those need 4s. Because of toxin stacks, of course. So 2 wounds. 2 5-ups. Both good. So 30 attacks on that from the first squad. They need 4s to hit. So first wave, bunch. Second wave, not many. Third wave, some more. 12 hits. They need their strength 3, so 4s to wound. Some wounds. So 4 6-up armor saves. 6 ups. You gotta survive these. None. And 4 of them are killed. And their attacks on them, 10, 4s, holy moly. Next round, 4s, there's the balance. Next round, once again, amazing. And final round, 4s. Good. So 24 hits total. Here's the first 10. I need 4s to wound. Next 10, 2. And the final 4, 4. 12 of armor saves. 12. Dead. Okay. Last 2, sorry. There you go. 11 dead. Alright, so in that combat, I get a 3-inch pile-in, which would move me to here, but too far away, so these scarabs will end up out of combat. And that's unfortunate, because now the Hormigons are going to jump on them and eat them for breakfast. But they're still in combat with them, and they're fearless due to being in Synapse, so still no first. So that concludes Necrons turn 1. So basically summing up, I got a wound off the Hive Tyrant. And that's it. Wound off the Hive Tyrant, and I obliterated the Gargoyles. But there's still 3 left, so still no First Blood. No Slay the Warlord or anything. And everyone in the Necron army is still doing okay. I lost 1 guy. So it's still a bloodbath ready to happen. And we'll see what happens in Tyranids turn 2.
Tyranids turn 2.
So the Hive Tyrant is going to fly to here. That one's dead. And so it lands right here in range of basically, so you shoot them, or shoot them, whatever it wants to do. Hormigons are going to move up just to the edge so they can go for all these squishy guys. Hive Guard, 6 inches.
That's 6.
Hive Guard move up, and
Oops. Yeah, they're
Warriors behind them. Good,
Understand.
keeping Synapse. The ropes up to the edge here. Exocrine moves up 2, and the Warriors up to the edge as well. Take a phase. How many dice do you get? How many dice? 2 plus 2, 4. She's going to try to warp Lance. Him, not Spock. 4 dice. Goes off, no perils, and I can't deny. 3's hit.
How many?
1 dice. Hits. And I'll get a 5 cover save, but still. 1 to glance, 2's pen. Pen? Pen of? 1, which become, it's AP 2?
Yeah.
So it goes up to 2, but I get a 5 cover. He's okay. Shooting phase. Who's the Hive Tyrant going to shoot?
The dudes.
These guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pick on 12 shots. 3's to hit.
Wait.
Ooh, that's nice. Okay.
That's
2
12.
more. There we go. 12 shots. 3's hit. Twin linked. And twin linked. Oh, good shooting. Those need 3's. Holy moly. 7. 3 ups. All good. Good job. Exocrine is going to try to pie plate basically here on the squad, getting all but a couple. Alright, so where does it end up? Oh. Scatters 1 inch back. This is going to... So it scatters back and hits like 9 guys. 9 dice. Choose to wound. A lot of wounds. 8 wounds. So 8 wounds. I'll roll first because they get 5 up cover saves, which they failed. And then they get the 5 up reanimation, which they fail most of them. So closest 4 are dead. And then the next one is Zandrak. So look out, sir. Good. So next one dies. Hive Guard are going to try to shoot him. Uh-oh. 6 shots. 4's to hit. You got some new dice.
Yeah.
And those need 5's to glance, 6's to pen.
Huh.
A glance and a pen. A pen of? I guess, yeah, pen of? 1. Alright. So 2 hull points off it, and its armor goes down to 11. And the team of warriors are going to shoot. So the first squad is going to shoot those Canoptex spiders. 9 shots, 4's to hit. And those need 3's to wound. 4 wounds. So 4 or 5 ups. 1 dies entirely. They're going to fire at them as well. 9 shots. Wow. And those need 3's. 4 wounds. 4 wounds. Well, 3 failed. Lowe's is dead. Right, so she's going to try to assault. End of the phase. Leadership test on them. They're good. They're going to try to assault the Camtex Scarabs, but they're going to try to multi-assault because half them are over there. So distance. You can reroll this if you want. Oh, 2 dice.
Oops.
5 inches. Do you want to reroll that?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first squad is able to get into their combats. And this is going to really hurt. And then
Is there more than one?
the others, half the squad is going to go for... So we go to highest initiative. First, we'll do this group's attacks on them. The Hormigons, they get their initiative 5, so or higher initiative, so they get a lot of attacks. So the first 12 attacks,
Oops.
needing 3s. And the next 12, so 7 hits from the first wave. Second wave, a lot. 18 hits total, so you're going to roll the first 9, and you need 4's to wound. First 9, 4's. 1, 2, 3 from the first 9.
Boo.
Ouch. And second 9. 1. Holy moly. She does not recommend these dice. And I roll her armor saves. Failed 2. 1 wound left on them. Now on the other side, Hormigons get to go first as well. First 11 attacks over there. Needing 3s. Good. And the next wave.
Oops, there's a 3 over there.
And some good ones there. 10, needing 4s. Some wounds. And the last 5. 2 more wounds. Having 5 ups. A lot failed. So that one is dead. And that one has 1 wound off. Next, the 3 gargoyles get their 3 attacks. 3s to hit, 2 and 4s, 1 wound. 1 5 up. Fail. They all hit back. First 12 attacks for the first wave. 4s. And second wave. 4s. Those need 4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. 6 of armor saves. 1 good, 4 not. We're putting 12 attacks on the gargoyles to see if we can wipe them out. 4s and 4s. 1 wound on the gargoyle. 6 of armor save. Fails. The gargoyle bites the dust. The other 8 attacks on the Hormigons. 4s and 4s. 2 wounds. 2 6 of armor saves.
Nope.
So I actually won combat there. I think I won combat by 1, I think. But it's okay. We're all fearless anyway because they're in Synapse. And I'm fearless, so that combat will just keep continuing. Alright, so that concludes Tyranids turn 2. Here's what the battlefield looks like. So that was a bloodbath. Our little dudes are just dying in the middle of the table, but still no first blood. Nothing's died there, nothing's died there. Down 1 hull point here. And it's Snapfire. Squad's still alive. Flyrant's flying. And everyone else is getting mad at him. So I'm going to fire everything I have at the Flyrant, maybe kill him next turn. And besides that, there's not a lot left. Maybe he'll move up and shoot the... they'll probably move up and target him. So we'll see what happens in Necrons turn 2.
Necrons turn 2.
So they're going to turn and face the Flyrant because he is annoying them. Everything is going to fire at the Flyrant this turn. See what we can do. Good job. He is going to turn around. I was going to expose rear armor, but now it's all the same anyway. He wants to fire at him too. They're going to move up 6 inches because it's now time to start firing at Mr. Big Guy who's been taking them down. Maybe I should have deep struck. Maybe not. We'll see. For this turn, I've chosen that he has Feel No Pain. Vehicle's going to move up to there and fire everything they have. They're going to fire at Flyrant. Doo-doo, preferred enemy. 10 dice. 6s. Reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. Oh, 3 1s. Reroll. 2 hits. 5s. No wound. He's going to fire at the Flyrant. 6s. Miss. Twin linked. Miss. We're going to fire at the Flyrant. 12 shots. 6s. Second wave. Absolutely nothing. Wow. They're going to fire at the Warriors. 10 shots. 2s because of the better ballistic skill. And 4s. Few wounds. 5 4 up armor saves. 1, 2, 2 failed. Alright, Arc is going to fire at Warriors as well. 10 shots. They need 3s. Yep. And 4s. 2 3 up cover saves.
Oops, 1 didn't quite make it.
No problem. 1 failed. He did. This one is... No, never mind. It's 3 up. I was wrong. Both on the side are going to rapid fire at them. First 10 shots. 6s. 1 hit. 2 hits. 6s. 3 hits. 4s. 2 wounds. 2 3 up cover saves. 1 failed. So 1 is dead. Good job. So that concludes all my shooting phase. No leadership checks needed. Everyone's fearless. Combat. Hormigons on them first. 10. I need 3s, so a lot of hit. Another 6. 4 more. So 12 total. Those need 4s. Not that many wounds.
No.
1 out of 12.
That's a bummer.
5 up armor. Failed. Close is killed. Over here, Hormigons get to go first as well. First 10, needing 3s. All but 1 hit. And the other 6. All but 1 hit. 14 hits, needing 4s to wound.
Oh no, 1 escaping. That was
It
a
hits.
5.
10 5 ups. Some good. So they're dead. Gargoyles now pile in. Next initiative step. And they get their 2 attacks. Needing 3s, both hit. 4s to wound. Neither. I'm going to try to finish off the gargoyles with 6 attacks. Needing 4s. And 4s. 2 wounds. 2 more gargoyles. 2 6 up armor saves. You need to pass them both. Or 1 at least, I mean. And they're dead. That's first blood. First blood. Last guy on the Hormigons attacks. 4s to hit. And 4s to wound. 1 6 up armor save. Failed. And 1 is killed. There, all them on the Hormigons. 10 attacks, needing 4s. And next wave. Nice. 12 dice, 4s. A lot of wounds. Not a lot, only 4 wounds. 6 up armor saves. All failed. And 4 are killed. Good job. So that concludes Tyranids turn 2. Not Tyranids turn, Necrons turn 2. And the final score is now 2-0 at the end of this turn because I have first blood and I killed the gargoyles, but there's still plenty of game left. 1 hull point left with him. So what happened that turn? Fired everything I could at the flyer and didn't get lucky at all. I killed 1 warrior over there trying to remove the synapse. And I killed the gargoyles, getting first blood. That's it. There's still tons of game left. And we'll see what happens in Tyranids turn 3. And here's just a little bit what the battlefield looks like.
Tyranids turn 3.
We totally forgot about reserves this turn, so now we're going to roll to see if the Moloch comes in. And he doesn't. Oh. Does the Death Leaper come in? Oh, he doesn't come in either. So maybe it didn't matter because they didn't want to come in this turn. So he's going to take the bait and move closer to my guys. It's not good. But maybe in close combat I'll be able to hurt him. We'll see. Move up behind him. Are they going to join in the combat? We're actually going to try to jump into that combat. Move around. Which is, we already pre-measured. That's why she's moving it. 6 inches. Plenty. Other guys?
I move them slightly this way.
Yep.
In between.
Yep, they're going in between, so everyone still gets cover saves.
Uh-oh. Let's look at that guy.
Yeah, and around there. Cool. So he's going to turn, and he's going to fly there. So basically, he is now crazily flying around the battlefield, doing stuff. Psychic phase, how many dice do you get? Dice? A lot. I'm going to try to Warp Blast the Ghost Arc. Goes off with 2. I'm going to throw all my dice. 6. And doesn't go off. Sorry, wasn't blocked, does go off. 3 to hit, 1 dice. Hits, 1 to glance, 2s to pen. Pen of, +2. 1, which one's 3. So can't move and can only snap fire. And she's going to try to paroxysm them. So 4 dice. Goes off, I can't deny, so D3. 2. That's quite unfortunate for them. Shooting phase, what do you want to shoot first? Big guy wants to finish off him with a lot of shots. He wants to finish him off, so just to be safe, 6 shots, 4s to hit, 2 hits, 4s to glance, 5s to pen, 1 pen.
This is why I used all the dice.
Yep, pen up, 2, so just rocks it, and kills him. Point, Tyranid. Alright, these guys,
Yeah.
6 shots, 4s to hit, 4 hits, 2s to wound, 2 3-ups. Both failed. 2 5-ups. Both failed. 2 dead. He's gonna have to fire his firepower at them. Shots. 3s. Wow. And twilling.
Oh, so you 3-roll this?
Yep. 10 hits. Need 2s. All wound. 10 wounds. So I'm gonna keep them on Zandrek because might as well try to keep them alive. Zandrek and Oberon are the 2 closest. So we'll measure in a second. So first one's 2 ups. Failed 2. And 5 ups. 1 failed. So 1 wound off Zandrek. Gonna shoot these guys. Shots 4 to hit. Some hit. 4 to wound. 3 4 ups. 2 failed. 2 5-up reanimations. 1 failed. So 1 is dead. Leadership check on them. I think they passed. Yep, they passed. Phase, they're gonna assault in. They need less than an inch. They're good. An inch, they're good. And everyone else is good. The Hormigons go at highest initiative on that. Attacks needing 3s. Nice. And those need 4s. 3 wounds. 3 5-ups. All failed. 1 is dead. So the warriors go on them. The attacks need 3s to hit. All hit. Those need 3s to wound, but you get to re-roll due to toxin sacks. So you have to re-roll the 2s and 1s. Yep. Other 4 good. 7 wounds. 7 wounds. 3 good, 4 bad. So the closest is dead. And those will be here. Hormigons get their attacks in. So you get 14 attacks. And 14 attacks. 3s. And 3s. Or 4s, sorry. 4s. Bunch of wounds. 5 ups. All failed. Closest dead. Other one has 1 wound left.
No, they're fighting.
Yeah, they are fighting. I'll do the attacks back. So these 2 on the horn. 8 attacks. 4s. And 4s. Nice. Shots.
Wow, I missed on 2 of those.
Yeah, and they all failed. 1, 2, 3, 4 are dead. This is cool. They're just destroying me. They get their attacks on them. And the other 12 attacks. 4s and 4s. 2 wounds. Do 6 ups. 1 pass, 1 fail. Oh my god. Dead. So after Tyranids, turn 3, here's what the battlefield looks like. That was bloodbath still. You were able to get another, you got a kill point because you took out the stalker. And besides that, you're whittling down my bases. My scarabs are being whittled down. So are the Hormigons though, because look at this combat now. It's getting crazy. These Hormigons are probably gonna, maybe they'll die this turn. And what else happened? Yeah, he's gonna have to go for them. That Flyerin is just having too much fun, knocking out the weapon skills and shooting stuff. 1 hull point off him.
He's stuck.
And he's stuck there for this turn, which sucks, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll shoot some stuff. It's all good. And they're flying around, so, and that's a dead pile. So there not a whole lot of bodies left on the table, but not a lot of kill points yet. The current score is still 2-1, I believe. Yeah. Because I had a kill point, you have a kill point, so we'll see what happens in Necrons, turn 3.
Necrons, turn 3.
So for this turn, I'm going to declare Feel No Pain on my Warlord. Just keep him alive, because they're going to go for Mr. Big Monstrous Creature now. With all their attacks, they might be able to kill him. We'll see. They can't fire anything on this turn, because they have rapid fire. They're going to move up 6 inches, because they're mad at those Hive Guard. Let's see if we can take out a few Hive Guard this turn.
Nope.
We'll start off with, they're going to fire at Hive Guard. Shots. 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. And 5s. 2, 1 just dies.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Now they're going to fire at them. Shots. 3s. 6s. 1 wound. Armor save. He's okay. I'm going to fire at him in the back. 10 shots. Snap fire. Nothing. The 6. No. He's inside. Snap firing. Whoa, hello. The last 7 shots. Not bad. So 6 shots. 6s. 1 wound. Armor save. Failed. Yay. Wounds left. So the assault phase, they're going to try to assault him. Overwatch. Shots. 6s. 2 hit. Wound. 2 wounds. 2 reanimations. 1 failed. So closest guy is dead. Both good. So they're going to jump in and see if they can take close combat. I'm at initiative 2 for everyone. Initiative, yep, I think so. So you go first. Attacks needing my average weapon skill is 2 because I lost because of the thing. So you need 3s to hit, 1 hit, 2 to kill. 5 up reanimation. Nope. So 1 just dies. Hendrix attacks. So he gets 4 attacks on him. He needs 4s to hit due to lower 2 weapon skills. And 2 hit. And he needs 5s to wound. No wounds. Oberon gets his 4 attacks in. He needs 3s to hit because he's still at a higher weapon skill. All hits. He needs 3s to wound due to the War Scythe. 2 wounds. The rest of them get their attacks in. Attacks. 4s. 3 hits. 6s. No. He's fearless. Because of Synapse. I won by 1. Doesn't matter. 2 wounds left. Close combat. Hormigons go on the Scarabs. Second Scarabs. 3s to hit. So 3 hits. And 4s to wound. 2 wounds. 2 wounds on the closest Scarab. 1 failed. Here's go on Scarabs. Attacks 3s to hit. So 4 hits. Those need 3s to wound. Reroll. So reroll the 1s. 3 wounds. 2 passed, 1 failed. So closest one is finally killed. He had 1 wound left. Here, Hormigons get their attacks in. 6 attacks. Attacks. 3s. 3 hits. 4s. 1 wound. 1 5 up. He's dead. Those guys go. 3 attacks on the Hormigons. 3 attacks on the Warriors. So 3 attacks on the Hormigons first. They need 4s. 2 hits. And they need 4s. No. The 4 attacks on the Warriors. 4s. Actually, 5s? 5, sorry. And 4. Nope, 5s as well, so no one's there. Swarm on them. Gets his 4 attacks in. 4s. So 3 hits. And 4s. 6 ups. Both fail. And 2 die. So that combat will keep on. So, after that round, here's what the battlefield looks like. This is a game is just a bloodbath. Not much happened in that turn, except for I knocked 3 wounds off the Exocrid, and they're stuck in combat. These guys are still tied up in combat, and they're still tied up in combat with the 1 guy. So...
That 1 guy might be MVP of the game.
I think so, too. That's pretty crazy. So they're still alive. I got no kill points this turn. Did I get any kill points?
No. I don't know, maybe.
I don't think I did. But, yeah, I killed 1 Hive Guard. And they're still alive. So I've killed the Hormigons, and that's it. So, still no Slay the Warlord, still no anything. It's been a crazy game so far. And we'll see what happens in Tyranids. Turn 4, the current score is 2-1.